kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Welcome to Peters Township, Confluence Financial Partners Stadium. We are here for a section matchup of girls soccer. Peters Township Lady Indians against Canon-McMillan. This is Al Lopez here with Greg Gill. Greg, should be a great matchup here. Second time around for these two teams to meet.
Big sectional game tonight. Canon-McMillan is in third place right now, but effectively it's a battle for first place because they're 4-1-1. So if they happen to beat Peters tonight, they'll be tied with Peters for first place.
Yep, and the first game I wasn't there, but following along on Twitter, it was a really close back and forth game.
It really was.
Peters finally put it away at the end for a 4-2 win, but I think the outcome was in question right to the very end.
It really was. It was a great game. Peters, scored the goals. Canon-McMillan responded, tied at 2-2 late in the game, but it was a good response by Peters to put two goals in the last 5 minutes to put that game away and win it. So tight game. This one I expect to be a tight game. Conference games like this always are, so should be fun.
Yep, certainly both two playoff teams. Canon-McMillan with an overall record of 7-1-1, so out of conference they are unblemished. Peters with a 9-0-1 record, with the only blemish there being a tie to Upper St. Clair. So two talented teams, two well-coached teams, and it's turned into quite a rivalry. So it should be a spirited affair here.
Peters coming off a 3-0 win on Monday night against a traditionally stacked North Allegheny team. So Coach Fair kind of cleared his bench in that one. So it'll be interesting to see how he handles tonight with the depth that Peters has.
We're getting ready for the kickoff. Canon-McMillan sends it deep. That was Lily Bain.
This winger number 12 here, what's her name? She's the one that gave Peters some fits in the first game, so it'll be interesting to watch that matchup.
That's Sarah Kaufman, and she's a freshman.
She got behind our defense quite a bit on that first game, so she's one to watch.
Yeah, a lot of talented players here. A lot of players. Canon-McMillan and Peters play together on some club teams. Yeah. We see that a lot in this section. So there's familiarity for sure.
Lily Bain's another one to watch, number 9. She plays the 9.
Peters hadn't been able to take it out of their own end yet. Kaylin Martin doing battle. Got the throw-in over there on the right side.
Peters has been pretty effective most of the year getting out to the first goal. So they've started off strong on the goal front, getting that lead and kind of controlling most games. So let's see if they can get out to a fast start tonight like they did on Monday and previous games.
Yeah, goal on the first trip down the field within the first 2 minutes against NA off of a corner kick. Molly Kubistek with the restart here.
Fallon Malley battling.
It's a good battle there. We'll watch that. That's Fallon Malley for Peters and Rachel Tomley for Canon-McMillan. They will battle. That'll be a fun one to watch. Sprigell. Looks like that ball was. I guess we got an offside call here. Sprigell trying to find McCullough up the left side. Canon-McMillan keeper is Skylar Smith, sophomore for the Big Macs.
It's a good boot. Central here. Fallon Malley battling again.
Here's Tomley. Canon-Mac puts one in behind. Here comes Bain. Emery Van Akron and Bain battling.
Good job by.
Well done by
Van
Ava
Ak-
Hines, I believe, in cover there for Van Akron.
Yep.
The two center backs have been playing together for a couple of years.
They
Very
got-
familiar with each other. They handled that well. Bain is committed to Purdue to continue her playing career. So certainly she is somebody that
Yeah.
the Indians are aware of.
It's an a great cheeky shot by
Cam Klein.
Yeah, a little chip over to the top to try to get it to Paige Malley.
Yeah, feathered it over top. Page almost able to run onto it.
Good idea. Almost
Good
pulled
play
it off.
by the defenders there. You like to see that kind of ball early on, though, to kind of loosen the defense up. And with Peters' speed up top, it's a risk if you want to try to mark too tightly and leave those through balls open.
Canon-Mac battling here. Ball rolls up to Molly Kubistak, who calmly collects it and sends it off.
Ball won strongly there
Back to
by the
Kubistak.
Canon-Mac center back.
A little bit of a misfire by Kubistak, and Bain gets her head on it, and Kaufman now is trying to find some opportunities here.
Yeah, Canon-Mac seeing a lot of the ball early on here.
All
Well, there's a wide open number 7. It's Kaufman.
good
Boy,
job by
unable to get the second touch there quickly, but that's a breakdown in defense by Peters to leave that open.
Feynert was able to get in there fairly quickly and shut that down, but you're right, there was a breakdown on the front end, but Feynert did well to prevent the shot.
Here's Bain working on Ava Hines, and that's going to be cleared for a corner.
Yep.
Canon-Mac. So Canon-Mac
Some
put the
good
pressure on early.
Some good pressure. Good decision by Ava to try to settle that down, but the pressure by Canon-Mac earned a corner kick. And here's the first set piece of the night for Canon-Mac.
It's going to be an in-swinger. Tight to the goal. There's Kubistak, gets a hand on it. Unable to grab it, but she took it out of the air and
Put the
hit
corner,
over top by Canon-Mac.
put that corner in the right spot though to create some danger, and
Yeah, dangerous ball right in between where the goalie has to make a decision.
Kubistak again. Lots of touches early on for Molly. Kaufman brings the ball down. She's working against Feynert. Very tricky is Kaufman.
Well done by Feynert,
Yep.
but you can see the skill by Kaufman there.
She's a nice
Cheeky
player.
move. Elena Bartos, senior defender, leaves the throw. And Ciccone comes across. Michaela Ciccone comes across for the throw, so this might be something we need to get used to, Greg.
Yep.
Like Olivia McCullough for the Indians.
Sure.
And see what kind of distance she gets on this throw. Indians get a head on it, but straight up in the air. Don't clear.
Marina Hines gets her head on it, but
Loose ball directed on towards the Peters net.
Canon-Mac early on seems to be able to create some chances here, so hopefully we can flip the field here a little bit.
Kubistek with the punt. Paige Malley wins that. Battling Elena Mareshi over there, sophomore defender for the Big Macs.
Canon-Mac came in ready to play tonight, as you would expect.
Absolutely. Looking up top for Paige.
Malley putting a little pressure, forces Canon-Mac back line to put it out of bounds, and here comes McCullough for the throw in, and we know and they know where this is going.
Yep, look for Cam Klein here. Emily Tonkovich on Klein here. That should be a good battle.
It's a good
Tonkovich
throw.
strong in the air. Tonkovich gets up and wins that.
It's Kaylin Martin here battling, see if she can get a left foot on it and cross it, and she does.
Oh, that's a good cross.
Yes, it was. Malley trying to work to save it. And
did go out of bounds there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good effort
yeah,
by Malley.
McCullough.
Almost pulled that off.
McCullough trying to get the head on it.
That's a good left foot by Martin to send that over to McCullough.
It's a great cross. Wasn't sure she was going to get that off.
I wasn't either. So a little pressure by Peters. Maybe the first real pressure of the night.
Yeah, we got to stop and play for some sort of a conversation here. Referee coming over to talk to Coach Matt Finaghy. Quick conversation.
I wonder if he was. He's chirping a little bit, and the ref took exception to it. I don't know.
Little warning, I suppose, to Coach Finaghy there.
We can't quite hear it because I guess his back is turned to us, but he must be.
I don't think he had to be an expert in body language to figure out the gist of that one.
Yep.
Here's Bain. Bain plays through.
Looks like Kaufman's trying to run onto it, but Van Akron just sends it back to Kubistak and out of trouble.
Yep, Bain looking for the freshman forward there, Kaufman.
Looks like
so we can see Greg Canon-Mac's got two players up top that are going to garner some attention and present a threat.
They did the first time around. For the most part, Bain was held in check, but it was Kaufman, number 12, who did a lot of the damage. Just getting behind the defense with her speed.
Long ball by Kubistak. Here's Sprigel. Or up, this is McCullough.
McCullough has a chance.
She's got
here.
to turn.
Oh, that's in the box.
Foul.
That looks like that's in the box too.
Yeah, that's got to be a penalty.
It's going to be one.
Yeah, again, we've seen that before, Greg. It's the explosive getaway step towards the right that McCullough has that is really hard to deal with.
There's no argument on that call at all. That was definitely a PK. Here's an opportunity for Peters to get up early.
This will be, is this Cam Klein?
This is Cam Klein taking this kick.
Taking it. We're a little over 9 minutes into the game.
Doesn't need the blast. This is just a nice crisp kick. Should get it done. And she does.
Well done by Cam Klein, senior.
To the right corner.
Calmly puts that one away.
Yeah.
So Peters sort of against the run of play here. But they go up to 1-0. Penalty kick. Really earned by Olivia McCullough there, the freshman. You don't get an assist in the books for that, but credit McCullough for that one.
For sure. That was a great move that fooled the defender, and there was nothing for that defender to do, but she was going to get a shot off with the right foot.
It was either the foul or a very good scoring chance. Canon-Mac goes long off of the kickoff.
So here we are again. Peters gets the early goal, 10 minutes in.
There's a interesting foul there. Call Natalie Fainert for a foul. Kaufman won the head ball clean. I didn't see a foul there.
I didn't see it either. Well, here comes Lily Bain. This seems like a dangerous area for her to get a free kick.
Yeah, from the side here.
It looks like they're going to have some runners coming in, and she's got the leg to put it on the frame.
Peters has 3 girls fronting the ball. There's a lot of white shirts in there. More white shirts than red shirts, which is a little worrisome, Greg. Ball skips on. Peters is going to clear it. So Greg, that's not going to be a shot on goal from there. 3 players out there for Peters. In my mind, it's a little too many. Left us outnumbered in the box.
I feel like Bain maybe would like to have that a little bit more towards the goal, but that was a dangerous opportunity for Canon-Mac.
Yeah, that ball put back in by Mareshi. But
do you think having 3 players may have forced her to kick it outside, or?
No, it didn't look like it. She took it with her right foot, so she wasn't going to put it on net. So
Good job by Fainert here to take Kaufman out of the play cleanly. Here comes Canon-Mac driving. A little bit of a harmless ball there.
that was Tonkovich looking to connect with Kaufman, I think, but just
Kaufman.
not much of a chance of success on that.
Yeah, Kaufman fell down and just couldn't get there. Kubistak with the boot. Here's an opportunity for Peters
that's
forwards.
Tough ball for Tonkovich to handle.
Oh,
She
good
does
job.
pretty well there.
She did a great job there because there were some forwards for Peters barreling down on that
Yeah,
ball.
Is that last defender, you never want to see the ball come off of one of your teammates' heads back towards you.
That was almost perfect
It's
service.
Very, very
for
difficult.
McCullough.
Very, very tough to take care of. Tonkovich did a good job. Kalen Martin will have the throw in for Peters. Malley skips it to McCullough. McCullough lays it back.
Great ball up to Malley.
Great ball, Malley to Malley there.
Some numbers for Peters
And
here.
there's a good look. Oh, just unable. Here's
Sprague's got
Sprague. Sprague
All
looking
right.
for that left foot, and she gets a corner out of it.
Nice counter opportunity for Peters. And
Yeah, quick counter with the ball from Fallon up to Page, and Page a nice ball across there to McCullough. This will be Marina.
she went in against North Allegheny. Let's see if she could do that again. I don't
Yeah,
know.
very dangerous from this side here. And she's, oof.
Oh, she's going for that bend again.
Yeah, I think she was going to maybe test the keeper a little bit here, which is absolutely a good idea.
Yeah, that was a good effort there. Look, she's already done it. We saw her do it, so I don't fault her for trying it again.
No, and with the ability in the air that Peters has there, and the Canon-Mac keeper doesn't look particularly tall.
Ball hits off a Canon-Mac player, and Peters with the throw in here. Fainert going to take the throw in. Malley trying to control the ball centrally here, and here comes Fallon. Malley keeping it in the attacking third for Peters, and Sprague brings it down, sends it up to McCullough, but goes out of
It's
bounds.
just a little heavy. Good idea.
Yep, it does feel different. The momentum-wise, I think after Peters scored that PK, I think Canon-Mac was doing a nice job of creating some offense of opportunities, but they haven't since. So.
No, Peters has sort of taken control of the game here. Just about 14 minutes in. Haven't seen any subs yet. Looks like we have a couple warming up for Canon-Mac. Might see something. Here's Bain.
Bain sends it over the top to Kaufman.
It's going to run out of play, but yeah, looking to connect.
That was their recipe in game number one. Kaufman was getting her speed was very effective in stretching out the Peters defense and getting past it a few times. Here comes Kalen Martin driving with the ball, sends it up over the top, out of bounds. Looking for Malley. A big crowd for Canon-Mac tonight.
Yeah, we're joined by a lot of people over here on this side.
I think
Canon-Mac usually chooses to take the away side rather than share the home side. Here's Sprague. Left-footed rip.
I think it's good to test the goalie here for the keeper for Canon-Mac. Is this her first start of the year?
I don't.
Maybe second.
I think she's had the whole year. I believe Canon-Mac's other goalie was hurt
I see.
before the season, but at any rate, she's done for the year.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you hate to see it. And these seasons go by so quickly.
Martin's got a lot of space over there. She tries to send one in centrally to Sprague. Good idea. Here comes Canon-McMillan. They had a little bit of a counter opportunity, but just couldn't feed the ball through.
Saw Twomley and Malley battling, and Twomley making a breakout for Canon-McMillan there. Here's Cam Klein. And Feiner and Kaufman.
That's going to be a
Kaufman
nice
with
bound. Kaufman's got a nice work
Did a
rate.
great switch there.
Malley's got all kinds of space.
Martin made a really good play to corral that ball. Here's Bain.
I think she was looking for Kaufman to go long there.
Oh, Peters with the lack of communication there to let Emery Van Akron know she had time to settle. Here's
Cam
Bain.
Klein.
Bain with a shot.
I just think those shots, that kind of a shot is an easy save for Molly every time, I think.
That one had a bit of a knuckle to it.
My sense is if Canon-McMillan scores, it's going to be from inside the box. She's usually pretty solid with those longer shots.
Yeah, it would take a near perfect shot at least to beat Molly from that distance. Now we've got our first subs for Canon-McMillan. Nobody up on the Peters bench quite yet. In the game for Canon-McMillan, number 32, Gwen Capaggi. Number 13, Audrey Togero. Number 26, Layla Winnenhoff. Still the same two up top for Canon-McMillan.
Audrey Togero, the girl that subbed in, she got the game tying goal in the first game, was a header in the box.
Here she is now, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Bain again.
Trying to create some space. She gets some with her
Gets a
left
step.
foot.
There's a shot.
That's a good effort by
Well
Bain
done
there.
by Molly. Kubistek with a tough save there. Bain able to get loose for that left-footed shot.
Good shot, even better save there.
That's a good look for Canon-McMillan.
Sprigell's battling here. Calgaro boots the ball forward.
Here's Van Akron. Kubistek. Kubistek's not going to take any chances.
Strong left foot, but Canon-McMillan right back at it. See if this ball gets out of bounds. Right into the Peters bench. It does. Peters gets the throw in.
That was Sydney Harris stepping up for Canon-McMillan there to win that ball. Almost to the midpoint here. No subs for Peters yet. This is probably the longest we've seen. About the same as the St. Clair game, I believe, Greg.
Yeah, I think so. It appears like Pat wants to go with a short bench tonight, Coach Verb.
Sometimes you feel like it's such a delicate balance that you don't want to do anything to upset the balance in a tight game like this.
Yep.
Tonkovic is going to set it back into play for Canon-McMillan.
They don't have a goalie with the kind of leg that Kubistek has, because Malley put some pressure
Not many
on.
do. Fallon Malley wins that. Twomley wins it back. Well done by Kaylin Martin. Can she connect? Skips a level, goes to McCullough. Good decision by Martin there. Canon-McMillan defender was denying Paige Malley the ball.
Throw in by Martin. She boots it out of bounds after it comes right back to her. Canon-Mac's going to get possession here.
Ava Hines
Here's an
comes
opportunity.
loose to Bain.
Sends it off to Calgaro, who's trying to get there. I don't think she's going to get there.
No, that's
Good idea. Calgaro
It's a
just
long run there.
didn't have the wheels to get there.
Cam Klein with a good first touch. Switching it. Looking for Malley, but well done. I think that's Hares there.
There's some space here for Klein.
Well, it wasn't Hares. We'll figure it out.
She felt the
It's
pressure
a great
coming.
ball by Cam. Page looks first time. Looking for Sprigel. Just
Smart play by
just
Malley.
off. Yep.
It
Looked like her and Julia were on the same page there.
Yep. Klein felt that pressure come from behind and sent it up to Malley, who then one-timed it over to Sprigel, but just missed.
Ava Hines looks for McCullough. McCullough trying to find somebody running on, but Peters hadn't been able to build out well enough to link up on that. So Skylar Smith, Canon-Mac keeper.
Malley, kind of getting used to her always finding the headers in the middle. Fouling Malley. Good turn by Kaufman, but Fallon Malley's right there.
Well done by Malley. Sprigel is back off to Fallon.
Okay. There's a handball
Handball
by
there.
Van Akron as Canon-Mac tried to feed that up to Lily Bain. She's going to get an opportunity here.
Yeah, this will set up for Bain to have a left-footed shot if she wants it.
And she's going to take it.
It'll swing the right way.
Peters has a wall of three again.
This is where you need three.
Okay.
Geometry, not the strong point of some of our visitors.
Well, we expected to hear them chirping.
And Bain tries to put that one on net.
Yeah.
Plenty of foot, plenty of leg. You can see what her range is, but that one never had much of a chance.
Some of the student body for Canon-Mac is one of the larger voices in visiting teams as they come into our stadium.
Yep, absolutely. We've had some spirited games here.
Although the students aren't here this time, just the parents, it looks like, but they're loud nonetheless. Feynert trying to bring the ball up. Uh-oh, this could be trouble here as one ball goes off the Peters shins, and
looking for
probably a little favor there by one of the outside backs who sends it into the Peters defense, who's able to clear it, but Calgaro's now working on it, but
Calgaro possessing that ball.
wow.
Long shot off the crossbar. Cleared out by Peters, and Martin's fouled there.
That was a floater that just seemed to float forever, and Kubistek was trying to time that. That was pretty dangerous there. Hit off the top of the crossbar.
It was Tomley that took that?
It was, I think. But a real opportunity gets the fans for Canon-Mac fired up.
Yes, certainly their best opportunity. I think Molly had it covered, frankly. But
I do too.
I think she might have gotten a hand on it anyway. But very dangerous. And here's Marina Hines putting some pressure on.
That's McCullough.
Well, that is McCullough.
And here comes Sprigel.
Sprigel. It's a great cross by Sprigel. Still in play.
A rebound came across, and that was McCullough.
That was
back to McCullough, and she wishes she had that one back. She sent it over the top.
It was a difficult ball. She had to take it one time. Would have very high degree of difficulty.
Nice cross by Sprigel, and Addie Perosco's coming in for. Is that Sprigel came out?
And we'll be coming out here.
So Sprigel comes, Eddie Porosco comes in.
Yeah, settling into the midfield.
Looks like Cam who's going to play winger here?
I think
it's a different. I'm not sure who's playing. Maybe Porosco's playing winger. Eddie Porosco.
Here comes Eliana, the sub.
A little
Well
fast,
done by
low,
Famer.
fast. But
Tomley's there. Little big touch there. She gets the cross off. There's 2-on-1 over there. Again, Indians not accounting for that left back
yeah,
coming into the offense there.
she snuck in there and got a ball across. Another opportunity.
I think what we have is the Indians are 2 up top now.
They switched formations here.
Yeah, I think
What is
you've
that?
got Malley and McCullough running up top, and looks like 5 in the midfield, or 4 in the midfield. Sorry.
4-4-2 or
Yeah, it looks like you've got 2 10s, Marina and Cam, and 2 6s, Fallon and Addy. So a different look than we've seen.
we haven't seen this all year. Just kind of crowds the midfield a little bit more.
It does. It does. Definitely a different look. If you're going to attack from the wings, it's going to have to be one of the midfielders or an overlapping outside back. Canon-Mac will see the long throw again. Headed on. Boy, lucky for Peters, nobody on the back post there.
Yeah.
The ball was won cleanly, taken right out of Peters' playbook.
Yeah, it really was an effective throw in that kind of ricocheted into space. And you're right, had somebody been on that back post, there was an opportunity there.
There's a handball there. Ciccone.
Here comes Kubastak to take this kick from the 40. Always an opportunity here to get an extra numbers out on the field. And
Yeah, she's 52 yards away from goal. We'll see what Molly tries to do with this. Drives it sort of to the near post. Canon-Mac wins the first. Twomley able to clear it. Handled well by Canon-Mac there. Here's Bain and Van Akron. Bain back to her left.
Van
Akron
Akron comes in nicely. Here comes Calgaro.
covered really well. Twomley again. There's another. You can see
She's got a leg on her.
Twomley's got. She strikes the ball really well.
Yeah, I would encourage her to take that shot every time.
Yeah, that is not a situation Peters wants to deal with too often.
Number 7, Jenna Gaspard. Number 12, Sarah Kopp.
Bain, a left-footed player, very very good player. Tends to go to her strong leg, and Peters that's a couple times they've let her get away with it. Greg, you'd want to overplay her, try to force her to her
she's
weak side there.
She's been impactful here in the first half.
Yeah, of course that's easier said than done with a player of her quality.
Here comes Kubastak again. She's got the leg to maybe put it over the 20 here and see if somebody can run onto it. She does. Oh, here we go.
Skimmed on here. That Malley unable
Wow.
to connect.
Second time that we've seen a header for Canon-Mac that's been to our favor.
That's right. And so, some might have been wondering if that was offsides when that ball fell to Paige Malley, but because she wasn't in an offside position when the Canon-Mac defender headed it, it would not be. And well done by the officials.
There were 3 Peters players in there, and I was wondering the same thing, Al. I'm glad you clarified that. Fallon Malley battling and
making it difficult to get that ball forward. we've seen Fallon frustrate some really very good central midfield players so far this season.
For sure. And, you look at that role, and it was filled in nicely by Ella Newpaper last year, so that was seemingly a hole coming into this year for Peters, but Fallon has really stepped up.
She has. Fallon got a good amount of playing time last year. Not in that role, but Coach Vereb knew what he had waiting.
Calgaro tries to punch one up to Kaufman.
Looking to Kaufman, yeah.
Almost pulled that off.
Here's Twomley. Little
Wow,
give and
some
go.
good one, too, there.
There's a cross.
Booted out by...
Well done by Martin. But, again, Greg, you see the outside back pinching up there for Canon-Mac.
Yeah,
if Martin doesn't make
here
that
we
play
go.
cleanly,
Malley steals one here. I would like to see Malley hold on to that maybe a little bit longer.
Just timing a little off, maybe.
Yep. Maybe
in direction of the ball.
Maybe just a little less steam on that. It was a good idea. Great steal by her to read that play and get on that ball.
That's the kind of thing you want to see out of the Peters attack, though. That kind of movement up top.
So here comes Gill and Perosco coming in to replace McCullough and Malley at the top of this new formation.
Yeah, looks like they're going to stick to the two up top. Thanks. Gill.
Some space here.
Oh, Addie Perosco back on goal.
It's a good shot by Perosco. I think you want to force the keeper here to try to maintain that ball, and she did a nice job of maintaining
good hard
that.
Shot on goal there.
Gill was right there to corral any kind of rebound, and good job by the keeper. Smith, you say, right?
Yes, that's Smith. Here's Gill. Molina playing on the left side here, Greg. Used to seeing her on the right.
Yeah. Pressing. Peters now trying to keep this ball in the attacking third.
Twomley looking over top for Kaufman. Van Akron reads it, but she's under pressure.
Kaufman's got a nice work rate. There's a little bit of a
well done by Ava
incidental
Hines.
contact. I think the refs are going to wave that off.
Ava Hines into coverage behind.
Yeah.
Good center back position there.
That's a good no call. Some of the
that's not a foul.
Some of the fans here for Canon-Mac were looking for it.
You can ask. You can always ask.
Number 3, Abiel.
Bain back in after a very quick rest. Canon-Mac throw. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. Peters with a 1-0 lead over Canon-Mac. Ball goes loose, still in the box loose. Cam Klein gets the clear the second time.
What happened
Got an
there?
injured Canon-Mac player
boy,
behind
I
the
missed it.
play here. That's Kaufman. Looks like she's holding an ankle.
Oh boy, I hate to see that. She's had a good first half, and hopefully she can recover. But it looks like
very
she's
impactful player for Canon-Mac, and certainly a focus of their attack.
I missed what happened there. I don't know if she got tangled up with an.
Yeah, I
defenders.
I didn't see. So 5 minutes and 58 seconds left here. I'm going to have a bit of a stoppage.
It's been a lot of different flows right now where Canon-Mac started off really taking control, and then Peters got the PK, and then seemingly for a 5 or 10 minute stretch took control, and now it feels like Canon-Mac's putting some pressure back onto Peters.
Yeah, pushing to get that evening goal, and you know they'd love to get that before the half. Peters would love to make it to the half with a 1-goal lead intact.
6 minutes left, and probably not a good sign for Kaufman as she's getting carted off the field.
Well, I wouldn't pass up a ride either, Greg. So let's
hope for the best. Right?
Hope she can get some tape, maybe re-enter the game.
In the game for Canon-McMillan, number 15, Eliana Semple.
Eliana Semple goes back into the game for Kaufman.
She's had a good showing. She's got a
She
couple balls.
put some good minutes in there. Got loose once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Malley boots it up. Prosko tries to get her foot on it, and Cam Klein working hard.
Klein withstands a shot there. Strong on the ball.
That's Riley Bush in there, trying to feed one up to Melina Gill.
Yeah, I didn't see Riley sneak into the
I
match
didn't either.
there.
Without Kaufman, they lose a lot of speed. Canon-Mac does up top.
You lose the 1-2 punch with Bain and Kaufman up top, and they clearly look to connect and play off of each other. So it definitely changes the focus of the Canon-Mac attack. It's a long throw. Addie Prosko gets a piece of it there.
Good battle by the freshman. For Peters, she won that ball, and Bush putting in some good minutes here. Kubistak just with a big boot over the top. What do you think about the switch that Coach Verb made, the 4-4-2? You think it's been impactful?
Hard to say. I don't think it's resulted in many chances for Peters, but I do think they've controlled the middle a bit more.
Mm-hmm. This might be a corner. No, it's not. It must. What happened there? It just must have gone off of Peters' player.
Yeah, it went off of Peters' player.
And Paul was kind of bouncing around and ricocheted. It was hard to tell where it came from, but went off of Peters' player clearly as Canon-Mac gets a goal kick. Gill hustling down to create some pressure on Canon-Mac and forces the defender to clear it. And Bain trying to find some space. Ava Hine is shutting her down. Goes Molly with a big kick. Ball out of bounds, and Peters gets possession quickly. Tries to throw it in.
3-minute mark.
Addie Prosko sends one down to Mandy Prosko.
Canon-Mac has defended well on the outsides.
Oh, that's a nice little move here. Addie Prosko gives the ball up. I think she had a shot there with her left foot, possibly. But
get her for offsides.
Who was off there?
That was Bush coming back to the ball, I believe,
Yeah.
or
Maybe Mandy Prosko, I think.
might have
But
been Prosko.
I'd like to see Addie Prosko take that shot there. I think she had an opportunity
I
there,
think
but
Peters needs to be thinking shot anytime within 25 yards. They really haven't tested the keeper quite yet.
Mandy Prosko's coming down hard. She
Great
wins that
hustle.
ball.
There's Bush. Oh, there's a cross.
Oh,
and a
great
goal.
stuff.
Bush to Gill.
Yeah.
Great
Bush
finish by Melina Gill. Great hustle by Bush.
really was.
I think
Yep. And
I think everybody expected that was going to be a goal
Bush
kick.
came in like a freight train, and Gill found a soft spot there. It was wide open, and Bush was able to send that ball centrally, and Gill put it away. It was,
Yeah, just great work by the two up top there for Peters.
and you can't
Huge goal.
You can't
Huge
forget
goal.
Mandy Prosko with that saving that ball in the corner.
No, that's right. I mean, the Indians made that happen with numbers down. And just a massive goal with just under 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, that's a killer.
Extend the lead to 2-0. Now certainly Coach Vera will want to see out the half here.
Those are tough goals to overcome, but 2-0 lead is still within reach. But Canon-McMillan's got some firepower for sure.
Ball deflects off of Bain there. Something to keep in mind, Greg. It's just a natural phenomenon when you do have a penalty kick go one way. If there's a borderline call going the other way, they'll give the penalty kick. So,
yep,
Indians will need to be.
I might just counter though. I might counter a little bit only with that was sort of an obvious PK, right? There was just a no doubter about that.
No question, and you would hope that would factor in, but it usually doesn't.
Like I don't even think the Canon-Mac parents were complaining about that one.
No, and that really tells you everything you need to know. That was well played there by Hines. I think that was Ava.
Oh, maybe a handball on Klein there. They waved it off. Here comes Gill trying to put pressure on the back line here, and it's
Smith not able to.
Pretty effective. As Peters might have a chance here with 17 seconds left. They're in no hurry though.
No, especially not with McCullough not in the match.
8, 7, 6.
So that's how we'll end up the first half. 2-0 Peters lead over Canon-Mac.
Good first
Huge
half.
section matchup. We'll be back. All right. Okay, back for the second half of action here. Peters with a 2-0 lead over Canon-Mac. Key section matchup. Looks like Peters has their starting 11 back on. McCullough plays it back. Ball in.
Peters putting the pressure on immediately.
Marina Hines. Paige Malley follows in, keeps it alive.
She saves that ball almost.
She did save it. Yeah, I like the one touch. I like the one touch ball to Klein.
Yep.
Klein looking for Malley there. And it'll be a throw in from way deep for Canon-Mac. So hopefully Peters can keep him penned in here.
Critical goal for Peters at the end of that half, though, Al. To really
massive goal by Melina Gill. And just a great effort by freshman Riley Bush to keep it alive. Gill to make the run.
It's just a nice effort by the next layer of forwards for Peters to maybe give the starters a rest. And you saw that they had a little extra, pep in their step. And Perosco just came flying down to save that ball, sent it over to Bush, and Gill was in the right spot.
Yeah, you do. You'd love to see it, and maybe if you're the other team, you'd let down a little when those starters leave the game, and that'd be a big mistake against Peters.
Sure would. And so here we are. Peters trying to put the pressure on now in the second half, and I think it's going to be critical for Canon-Mac to try to get a goal here early.
I think the first 10 minutes are going to be Canon-Mac's going to throw everything they can at them. Peters will have to stay composed, stay organized.
I'm just looking for Kaufman. I don't think I see her on the field, so maybe.
No, I saw her take her shoe off on the bench, and with a sprained ankle, that's a telltale sign that you're not going to come back in.
Yeah, that's a tough deal.
That's
a tough deal for them because she was a big part of their firepower.
Excellent player, big impact. There's an
pretty
easy
obvious call there. Shove in the back on Martin. Here comes Kubastak.
Jenna Gasper with the challenge for Canon-Mac.
Love watching Molly come up and take these kicks. She's really effective. Paige Malley by herself here, looking to fire in from the right side.
She drives it. Twomley up and wins that. Canon-Mac with Twomley and Tonkovich. Really, they've held their own on a lot of those 50-50 head balls, Craig.
They have. Malley to Martin, who boots it up. See if McCullough can get on this.
And looking to get over top, but Tonkovic takes that one out of the air. Foul and Malley back for Cam Klein. Klein. Here's
Malley's
Page.
got a little space here. See if she can go one-on-one.
Malley looking for a post there.
Yeah, maybe a good idea. I think she could have taken that defender one-on-one. I would like to have seen that. So there was a little bit of space to do that, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a good opportunity. Like to see it. Good ball, but
Yeah, it was
I'd like
good.
to see Page put the defender to the test when you've got that kind of speed.
For sure. She can get a defender off balance pretty easily with her speed.
Never had that kind of speed, but if I did, I would have been showing it off a lot.
She does. Paige, she's fast. Here comes McCullough. Oh, no, that's Marina Hines, who had a standout game against North Allegheny. I thought Marina Hines was probably the standout player against North Allegheny.
Well, she started it off early, that's for sure. The early goal on the corner kick. She draws a foul here.
Here we go. We're used to this.
Yeah,
Some
getting restless here on the away side.
I like to hear it. They're not too thrilled with. It'd be even more thrilling to see Molly put one in here and see how they react.
Yeah, see if Molly can lay this one in behind the defense. That's a great ball.
It is a good ball. Let's see
It's
if
a
Klein
great
can get
ball.
on it.
Old McCullough. McCullough got up there and
Here comes
I believe
Sprigels.
she won it.
Good idea by Sprigel and
That's a
chipped
good
in by
ball
Martin.
McCullough battling.
That ball's loose.
Martin trying to keep it in. Here's Cam. Smart play by Cam.
Ken and Max really working right now. That's a
Mally's
handball.
gonna-
Was that a handball?
No, I thought she'd get the corner. There it is.
I almost thought that went off her hand, but
Didn't see it. Sounded like it could have been. So
probably a good no call. But Peters does get the corner, and
haven't had many corners, have we?
not tonight. But let's see if Klein can get her head on this one. We got Malley in there.
I think this is our second, maybe third. Marina, far post. Cam, heading that going backwards. Did that about as well as you possibly could.
She really is effective. She seems to find those balls almost every time. Here comes the throw-in from McCullough.
Yeah, so Peter's putting the pressure on here, which you know you like to see. We talked about withstanding the first 10 minutes with the 2-goal lead. No better way to withstand it than keeping the ball and keeping the pressure on.
Here's the header by
Foul.
Malley. Good.
Sister Page, I think. Probably
Peters calling for the
thought
corner.
looked like it could have been a corner kick here, but
Paige Malley trying to sell it. She sold me, but I don't matter.
Tonkovic will take the goal kick for Canon-Mac. Be interesting to see if this score holds up, what Coach Finaghy does to try to get Canon-Mac a little more attack.
Oh, looked like Marina Hines got away with a nice two-handed shove. Some of the parents are asking for it.
Good ball by Sprigel. Found Cam. Well defended by Canon-Mac, and Twomley's going to clear it up top.
Canon-Mac trying to threaten here, but just not enough players up top right now.
It's Eliana Semple, who's replaced Kaufman in the starting lineup here for the second half.
Is she a freshman or what?
She is a junior.
Okay. She doesn't quite have the speed of Kaufman, but she's been effective. But that was tough there.
Yeah, Kaufman's just one of those players that you just can't replace.
Back into the game for Canon-McMillan, number 26, Layla.
Feels like this is the first time Canon-Mac's been in the attacking third in the second half. And we're 8 minutes in.
We'll have the long throw here. Not quite as long as Olivia McCullough's throws, I
here
don't
comes
think.
looks like Bain, getting a little check call there. And Canon-Mac parents aren't happy.
Yeah, well, she's not going to get the benefit of the doubt there.
I think that was a
with
definite call.
Bain a foot taller.
Little body check. Here comes Kubistak.
Only looking for Fainert.
Here's an opportunity here.
Twomley was looking for Bain, couldn't connect.
Good read by Fainert.
So in the first half, you really saw them try to connect with Kaufman and then Bain. Here, maybe they're going to try to play directly to Bain, which would be more difficult to get an attack.
Here comes some
Good
space
square
for Klein.
ball here.
Or McCullough's got some space, and she takes a blast.
That's Marina.
Marina Highness, yep. They do look similar. We're mixing that up a lot.
Yeah, but love the square ball, and I love that Marina was looking for the shot. That is one thing that we Indians haven't taken advantage of is the shots from distance here.
And that's a quality shot, just a little under it. I'm a fan of testing these goalies.
Ball's going to run out. So we approach the 30-minute mark here. Indians maintaining their 2-0 lead over Canon-Mac. That's Abby Alt, number 3. In the center of the park for Canon-Mac. Daughter of Mike Alt, all-time leading scorer at Trinity High School and Bethany College, Craig.
That's a big deal.
Bethany College.
I'm sure he got all kinds of fanfare in that 8-year stretch.
Absolutely. Trinity High School, from the heyday of Trinity High School soccer, early 80s, as good as anybody.
Did you find yourself on the same field?
I was a little younger than that, but played with a couple at Pitt and in the men's leagues and everything else. Trinity really had a great program. Art Richardson was the coach for years and years, Hall of Famer, played at Pitt himself.
The good old days.
Long time ago. McCullough's going to draw a foul here. Love to see the Indians find McCullough's feet a little bit more here. It's been difficult.
I don't think Kubistak's going to come up for this one. Although I'd be a big fan of it. It's going to be
Klein's going to serve this one. Kaylin Martin coming up.
Coach Nagy yelling out some instructions on how to defend this kick.
Yep, absolutely a good opportunity for the Indians. Well defended by Canon-Mac there. Didn't see who won that head ball, but Indians control. Here's McCullough. Trying to drive the ball on the ground there. Cut off and cleared by Canon-Mac. Fainert back to Kubistek, and Twomley's going to let that go and take the throw. Got a couple subs for Canon-Mac here.
Calgaro coming in.
Back in the game for Canon-McMillan, number 32. Gwen Capet. Number 13, Audrey Calgaro.
Gwen Capagni and Audrey Calgaro in for Canon-Mac.
Here comes the throw in.
John Guna struggled with that first name.
Comes Malley, bringing the ball up to Martin
It's a great
Klein.
Great build there. Just a little bit too big of a touch from Fainert. Thought the Indians might have a little something going there.
Incidental contact there. Probably a good no call is Bain and Malley.
Yeah, it's a
Mix
good
it up.
both players going for the ball. Malley got there a little early, won the ball and took a little bit of a lump. That ball's going to be too deep over top. Canon-Mac's central defense has been very well organized, Craig.
Yep.
The balls over top have been not as dangerous as they usually might be.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with Smith as a goalie. She's been sure-handed. she seems a little bit smaller in stature.
Well, here's
but
a chance for Paige Malley. Just wide.
she's
No,
taking.
I think Smith has done well. I don't think you could fault her on either goal. Certainly
Nope.
no chance on the penalty kick and no chance on Molina's goal.
When she gets her hands on the ball, she doesn't fumble it.
Nope, she has done well. Bain combines. Martin takes a hit,
maybe.
draws a foul to make a play. Well done.
Yeah, she was in a good spot there and.
When you're a defender, sometimes you know it's coming, and you know you just got to make the play.
She
And,
knew that was coming.
yep. It's a forward's opportunity to get a little retribution sometimes.
It looked like she took every bit of it too.
Tonkovic gets a foot on that ball.
Here comes Feiner with her. It's on her left foot where she wants it. This is where she's
Looking for the cross. Smith able to jump on it. That's a good ball by Feiner.
It was. She's had 2 goals like that this year where she's booted one from the left side and solidly into the net. 2 important goals.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't sure what she was going to do. If she was going to let the shot rip, it looked like she kind of last minute decided to make that a cross. Good decision. Really good, dangerous ball. Now she's under pressure here. Shields it out for the throw.
Almost 15 minutes into the half, and Peters is withstood.
Here's Bain looking for that left.
The Canon
Well
Mac.
done by Fallon Malley, not letting Bain get that left-footed shot off. What's a good battle over there.
That really was.
Kubistek comes out and wisely smothers that one.
That ball made its way through.
Yeah, that's the first time Canon-Mac's got numbers forward with possession in the box here. And a little bit of an anxious moment there. Under 25 minutes left. 2-0 Peters with the lead.
Yeah, it maintains the lead 15 minutes in. That's pretty solid for Peters. Good backtrack by Marina Hines there
That was
to
well done by Hines.
disrupt that possible counterattack.
Hines wanted the throw-in call, too.
She was asking for it. Bain.
Yeah, Bain.
2 players on her and no room at all for her.
It's a dangerous ball here. That's going to set. Kubistek's out, but Van Ackeren plays it. Probably the right decision there.
So I think so. Just deal with the corner and not worry about any trouble.
Yeah, you could see the spin, the slice on that ball before it was going to bounce, and you knew it was going to bounce backwards away from the goal. So another corner kick for Canon-Mac here. Twombly's up. You want to watch Twombly and Tonkovic. Driven ball to the far post.
Mac gets her head
Battle
on
there. That'll go wide. That was
it.
good
Calgaro may have
opportunity there.
gotten her head on that, but just sends it out of bounds. But
Yeah, you see, I didn't see who the Peters defender was, but it was contested. You know, even if you're not going to win those head balls, you've got to get up and battle so they don't win it clean.
gives off the foot of Malley. Canon-Mac gets a chance to throw it back into the attacking zone here, and that goes out of bounds on Sprigel, I think. Yep.
Ava Hines' clearing effort is blocked. Paige Malley trying to get to it.
She does. McCullough has it, and Peter's able to clear that and send it over
Ball
the top.
top. Sprigel and Tonkovic battling.
Oh, here
Sprigel.
comes an opportunity. It looked like one. That ball was going to sneak through. See if Sprigel could save this. She tries to.
Good pressure there. Good battle between Sprigel and Tonkovic. Ball going back towards Kubastek. Well played by Peters there. Van Akron.
Here comes Marina Hines with some space.
Need Paige Malley to.
Oh.
Wanted to see Paige fill in that space there if we could.
Here comes
Cam Klein.
Sends it off to Feiner. Feiner's got a lot of room.
A lot of time. Plays the early ball. Fouling Malley. Back in. Page going to do battle.
Good step by
Malley into the tackle there with Bain. Not letting Bain get a clean touch.
It just doesn't feel like the threat's there for these Canon-Mac players to get behind the defense like Kaufman was showing in the first half. But I think they're still capable of putting pressure on, but it's going to have to be a different type of pressure.
Yeah, there's no question. It's going to be a different kind of build. Good hustle by Malley. Asked for the throw in again there. Bain coming forward at speed. Cross. Oh, laid off well there.
Uh-oh, here's a
That ball's
chance
gonna
for
get in.
Calgaro.
That's a goal.
So
Well-
they did a nice job of keeping that ball in the box.
They did, and it's really a great ball by Eliana Semple there. Found Calgaro.
She's by herself.
I'm not 100% sure that was the intent of the touch from Semple, but it worked well. And, you know, Greg, what we saw there was what we saw some of in the first half, where you had the overload on that side, and you had one defender for Peters trying to deal with two people. So that time they got exposed.
Yeah, they did, and Calgaro did a nice job to time that shot.
So no sooner did we say we didn't think it could happen, and we've got a 2-1 game here. Canon-Mac coming forward.
Boy.
Lily Bain, the
Another
head of
quick
steam.
attack. And they're right back at it with the attack.
They get a handball outside the box here.
Is that inside the box, or was that
No,
just
that
out?
was outside
That's
the
what I
box.
thought
That
too.
was,
That's what I thought too. We got a little bit of a break.
Cross. We'll see. Nobody's stepping up to serve this for Canon-Mac.
now all the energy came back into the stadium here for
no,
Canon-Mac.
Moreski's going to serve it. I would think we'd see a right-footed serve here, bending into the goal, towards the goal. Indians got to account for the runners. It's up in the air. Yeah, you want a driven ball on the ground there, Greg.
I think she did us a favor there.
Yeah.
So it's Canon-Mac has got a lot of momentum here,
When
a
you
lot
can
of
put
energy.
when you can put a driven ball on the floor coming across in the box, you do it.
Seems like that would have been the play for
Yeah,
sure.
you do it. I'm sure Coach Finagi would want that one back. Malley and Kubastek, or Malley and Bain battle there. Here's Canon-Mac again. Early cross. That's going to be another corner kick for Canon-Mac.
It's all Canon-Mac here in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep, 18 minutes, 45 seconds left.
Amazing how the
And
momentum could shift that quickly, and it has.
Canon-Mac applying the pressure for Peters, on Peters. Not sure what the delay was there. There's a ball in. Kubastek gets on it. Ball's loose.
Oh, boy. Kubastek did a nice job to try to push that ball out of balance. I think she did just enough.
She did. That ball, again, fell to a Canon-Mac player at the far post there, and she was able to get off a shot. Sailed high. Peters pressured her enough
a lot
that
of
she had to
traffic
rush
over
the
there.
shot. But
But
yep, Peters, you're seeing a vulnerability there. sort of it's a pattern for the Indians. Very vulnerable on these crosses and when the field is switched.
Seems like Canon-Mac getting all these loose balls now. Gill comes back to pressure Bain. A little bit disruptive. Peters has got to get back to winning the first ball. Okay, here's Bain comes in 1v1 here with Martin. She's going to take her on, it looks like.
And she earns it'll be a corner, another corner for Canon-Mac.
Who was that Highness down there trying to save it? But
Indians have got to mind their marking on the backside here, Greg.
yeah, I think you're right. This has been a problem, and Bain's in the backside right now, kind of hiding behind a couple Canon-Mac players.
Well, curled in. That's loose. On goal, saved.
Ooh.
Headed out of there, I think by Fallon Mallon.
And Kubistak comes and takes control.
Peters unable to clear, and
Calgaro was there again
out.
trying to find that ball.
Yeah, Calgaro's found herself in the right place at the right time. A couple times. She's certainly got a knack for where that ball's going to end up.
I might like to see Kubistak slow that down a little bit. I think she was a little quick in my mind to kick that ball off. I'd like to see her slow it down. And
I think the Indians need to gather themselves here. There's going to be another foul. Canon-Mac will get another restart here. About
like
45 yards out from goal.
Gill getting a little handsy there on one of the Canon-Mac players.
Canon-Mac getting Tonkovich forward for this. Twomley forward. Bain. Moreski's going to serve this. Indians can't let the runners get goal side. That's a dangerous ball. Kubistek out.
Oh, no.
Oh. Boy, Kubistek came out. I'm not sure who won that.
I think that went off a Canon-Mac head.
He would have had to.
But that was a good effort again. It's all Canon-Mac here now in the last 5.5 minutes.
Yep, when you see Molly leave her line like that, she's got to get it. Tomley's effort goes out. Peters' throw. We're just under 15 minutes here. 2-1. Peters hanging on to a lead over Canon-Mac. It's been all Canon-Mac since they got the first goal.
Malley and Spurgell back in, and Gill and Perosco out. So here's the finishing run for Peters. 14 minutes left. All the starters are back in.
Crossed by Bain. Malley.
Oh, wow. That looked like a takedown.
Loose ball there.
I think the Canon-Mac players want the call there, but I thought Malley was just took down there.
No, I wouldn't. I would.
Probably a good.
I wouldn't. Yeah, if anything, it's a foul on Malley there. I don't think it was, but she was the aggressor. She went into that hard. You want to be careful there.
It just looked
As
like
we said, you might get might not get
true.
that call. Might get the benefit of a close call.
About that.
So I think Peter's a little fortunate there, to be honest.
That would be a terrible place to get the call. Maybe that was the call that you were thinking.
That's exactly it. That's exactly
the even
it.
up PK call.
Here's McCullough.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a great through ball. It's a race with Bain and Kubistek, and Bain plows into Kubistek.
Hey, that's a card on the keeper. You can't take her out like that, ref.
Wow.
Just a ridiculous
Looks like
comment.
Bain took the brunt of that hit. That was incidental in my mind, but
Kubistek came out, won the ball cleanly, and it's a good hard play by both players.
I think so too. There was no intent at all by Molly. I think she
but
was clearly going after the ball.
if anything, it's a foul on Bain there. Now Bain's down, so you hope she's okay.
In fact, it was really a strong commitment by Kubistek. She needed to do that, or else that may have been a goal.
Yep. And Bain wasn't slowing down, to her credit either.
Kubistek got there first.
She did.
She got to that ball first.
We are 12 minutes and 50 seconds left in the match here. Lily Bain for Canon-Mac down after a collision with Peters goalie Molly Kubistek.
Looks like they're moving her leg. Maybe she banged her leg a little bit. Hopefully it's just a bruise, but for her, and she can recover from it. You hate to see it.
Yeah,
But-
you see the
but
cart on again.
It just reminds you of how physical of a game it is, and just a good tough play by both players. I like to see Bain with her aggressiveness going for that ball, and
Absolutely.
Kubistek, same thing. She made the right call and came out there and cleared that ball,
No, that's exactly right.
because that was a dangerous ball.
That's exactly right.
So we're at the 12:50 mark, and we've got an injured player, Lily Bain, on the field, and Peters has a 2-1 lead, and Canon-Mac has really taken control of all the momentum here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to try and check the out-of-town scoreboard here while we've got a minute.
This stoppage is probably a tough deal for Canon-Mac, as they had all that momentum, and sometimes these stoppages could work against you.
Yeah, they did, particularly when it's a player like Bain.
That's right.
Who's down.
They've already got Kaufman out, so it's a tough deal for them.
Yeah, well, we've got a 5-0 St. Clair lead over Baldwin.
She's not able to put any pressure on her left leg, it looks like. Two tough players there, just colliding. It's unfortunate that.
Yeah, nobody likes to see this.
So she gets carted. Lily Bain gets carted off the field, and looks like we're going to get back to action here.
Yeah, it should be a restart from Peters here.
Looks like they're calling charging against Canon-Mac there.
Yeah, Coach Finaggy's going to go in the book here.
Yep, it feels like the right call. Kubistek got to that ball first.
That's the right call.
I don't think Bain ever touched that ball.
No, I don't think she did. No.
Does it make a difference if she touched the
Absolutely. Absolutely. Either way, it wouldn't be a foul on Kubistek.
ball? Right.
It's a foul on Bain.
But would there be, if Bain touched that ball, would there be a charging call?
There probably not. No.
Yeah.
No.
So
Then it's clean. Yeah.
So to me,
because she didn't.
she never touched
Kubistek won it.
Kubistek.
Yeah.
Kubistek touched that, cleared that ball, and then Bain ran into Kubistek.
That's right. Well, we're going to get back to action here. 12:50 left. Peters with a 2-1 lead over Canon-Mac. Kubistek will put it in play. Marina Hines back to Van Akron to Kubistek. Kubistek back up to midfield.
Sprigal working against Calgaro.
Yeah, good skill and display by Calgaro there. Able to get that pass off, unable to connect.
Peters with the throw in.
Canon-Mac able to get that back in. But Kubistek onto it. Over top, McCullough. Be Canon-Mac throw. And see, Peters is really sort of spread out. You've got basically one up top right now with McCullough. And can be very hard to hold the ball that way. See if we get anybody else sort of back up top. Paige Malley's been doing a lot of defensive work.
You think that's done by design, or just the way trying to protect the 1-goal lead, or just how things are working out right now?
I do. I think, well, I think with how the half has been going, I think they pulled Paige back here. You see, she's not really trying to get forward. Klein and Marina are up a little bit. Sprigel thought she was gonna, and she does earn a throw. And Malley's taking her mark up with her back into the box here.
I feel like it's a little early to go in the defensive mode. I'd rather be the attacker than the one getting attacked.
Yeah, agreed. You know, Peters or Canon-Mac's 2 starting attackers, both out of the game here too.
Yep.
So, you know, there's
go.
a head ball
Here's
and there's a goal.
And who was that? Was that Sprigel?
I think that's Sprigel.
That's a dagger goal there.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Paige might have directed that with a touch over, and Sprigel gets it on and puts it in. So it's a 3-1 lead here, 10:24 left. Julia Sprigel.
Peters Township goal scored by number 17, Julia Sprigel.
Frustration for Canon-Mac here.
That's a great goal, a critical goal for Peters to kind of end some of the momentum here. And
yeah, it's a heartbreaker for Canon-Mac. The road to come back without the top 2 attackers is a significant one here. You see Twomley looks like she's going to step up into the offense.
Back in the game for Peters Township, number 22.
well, that's what Peters needed to do, though, and you know it's a good answer.
That's how you finish a game.
That's a good answer.
Absolutely. There's Calgaro. And Peters, they're making it a little easy for Calgaro. Abby Alt not going to get to that one. Kubistek has it.
So 3-1 Peters, 10 minutes left. Still some time for Canon-Mac to come back here, but they
Good battle there by
It's tough with
Addie
their
Perosco.
two leading scorers off the field right now. Let's see if Canon-Mac could try to mount an attack. They're going to give it a shot, but oh boy,
And that's going to be a foul.
that
Tomley.
that was pretty.
Yeah,
That's
elbow
against.
into
That's
the
on Sprigel
back
there.
there. I
thought
think got Sprigel.
she went down hard right there on the turf. Sprigel did, but she gets back up, no problem.
Yeah, well done by Sprigel, putting her body in between the ball and the player and drawing the foul. There's McCullough.
That's a great turn by Klein. Oh, she's trying to create some space here.
Over to Malley. Is Paige going to? Yes, of course, Paige will get to it. 1v1. Canon-Mac defender guarding against the speed move by Malley. Be a throw in here.
See if McCullough comes over and takes this throw in. She does.
8 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second half. 3-1 Peters lead.
It's a good angle for McCullough to take this throw in.
Klein and Tonkovich battling there. I think Klein hit it off of Tonkovich's head.
Did she? Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
gets that
so
call.
it'll be a corner.
Is that Fainert coming over to take the corner with her left foot?
It is. It is. We'll get an in-swinger here. Far post. Klein won the first one.
Who was that there? That was Sprigel trying to go up in the air.
Sprigel been taking a beating here since
She
got
did.
that goal.
She did. She tried to get up, but just couldn't high point the ball and ended up getting pushed down. But it's a good play by Canon-Mac.
Fallon Malley wins it. Moreski plays it back long for Canon-Mac. Here's Olivia McCullough, freshman for Peters. Malley makes a run. McCullough goes left.
She's really strong on the ball. McCullough is.
Klein trying to connect with Addie Porosco there, but unable to. Some subs coming back on for Canon-Mac here.
For Canon-McMillan, number 26, Layla Weidenhofer.
Just under 7 minutes left.
Yeah, Calgaro takes a seat. She had a great impact on this half.
She sure
got the
did.
goal and made several other good things happen for Canon-Mac.
Yep, she was definitely impactful. She's got some physical presence out there for Canon-Mac.
Very skilled, very good with the ball.
Good skill too.
McCullough. It's a battle there.
Plenty of room here.
Here's Moreski.
She had a
Paige
lot of room
Malley
to
there.
drive there. Probably did us a favor.
Page finds McCullough. She's 1-on-3. Turns. Going
See
to
if we can get some
Tonkovich.
Peters players to join in here. We get Sprigel that does join in, and
Yeah, Sprigel crosses, but nobody home.
I think the Peters midfielders were happy to stay at midfield there. And
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Under 6 minutes left, a 2-goal lead.
at this point, Peters is just letting them come up into the central part. But
Just a lot of room here, too. The Canon-Mac is tired. Get offsides there on McCullough.
Okay.
With Canon-Mac down their two, probably their two leading scorers, I'd venture to say.
It's a tough ask for them to come back here in this one, I think.
Yeah, just the third goal for Peters is just a backbreaker. You can see a lot of effort given by Canon-Mac here. Just not much left in the
Look at
in
all
the tank.
Look at all the red down there inside the 15 right now. There's a lot of.
Yeah, you've got McCullough keeping them honest here. And now Olivia's going to come back and give him an extra body back there. That's going to be a throw-in.
It's a good,
Good
effort
hustling
by
play by
Malley.
Paige Malley.
Peters just parking the bus. How about that for a soccer term?
It's a well-recognized term. And Canon-Mac trying to put it back in the mixer. I think that was Alt trying to get a shot off. A lot of bodies back there for Peters, but they spring it through there.
Good effort.
Canon-Mac had a half a chance there. 4 minutes left. It'll be a goal kick for Peters.
Malley sends it up over the top, and McCullough trying to get her foot on it, and she does.
Here comes Sprigel. Let it be Peters' throw. Indians in no rush.
McCullough taking the throw in. Taking her time. Throws it in. Of course, it finds Klein.
Sprigel put it up over top there. Offsides. Catch Malley offsides there.
It's McCullough off the field there. Looks like she has a cramp, so Peters has got nine players on the field. As McCullough tries to work out a cramp.
2.5 minutes left. Addie Perosco heads that one back into.
Oh, Melina Gill's in there.
I think
So
Melina got yanked to her feet there when
So now
McCullough came up with the cramp. Ava Hines to Cam Klein. Paige Malley giving chase. Addie Perosco's going to dump that in, and
That
that's
works.
going to be a throw-in.
And that works. Sends it down low. Canon-McMillan's gonna have to work to get this back up the field here.
Under 2 minutes. Melina Gill has what is the game winner at this point in the match.
Is Malley in a corner there? I think.
That'll be a corner. Well,
Oh, they
they
changed
get
it.
that one wrong. They get that one wrong.
It looked like they had pointed to the corner and then changed their mind.
Yeah, it should have been a corner.
Yeah.
Malley girls seeing a lot of the ball here. Paige up and wins it. Paige did do a lot of defensive work here this half, Greg.
She did.
Fallon draws a foul there.
She made it tough. Paige Malley did for Canon-Mac to try to mount an attack here in the last 15 minutes. She shut a few of those attacks down.
She did, and we saw the goal, and we saw some chances in the first half from Canon-Mac bringing their outside backs up and pulling Paige back, sort of eliminated that threat after Canon-Mac drew it to 2-1. At least that threat on this side of the field.
And that was a dangerous time too. Canon-Mac had all the momentum at one point, and
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
felt like the tables had turned significantly.
Oh, they'll get Fallon for the
That's
hands
just
on the back.
waste a little bit of time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So that's going to do it.
3.
Final score, Peters 3, Canon-Mac 1. We'll see you next time.
All righty.